Hey guys, sorry for the inevitable ramble that's about to happen. Today is Sunday and I'm quite hungover, so um just sorry. um but I just wanted to update on everything I've been up to over the last week. With making this dark fantasy style, like I'm still thinking I'm still calling it like a dark fantasy horror clothing brand. From scratch from my small one bedroom apartment here in London. But yeah, so this past week has been interesting because I have gone back to my normal job full time after the Christmas holiday break, whatever you want to call it. And uh, yeah, that means that basically I only have the afternoons and evenings and weekends, provided that I'm not doing anything socially to like work on stuff. So this week I've been struggling a bit to with time, but what that means is I've kind of started a load of bits, but not really finished anything. So I really wanted to make a video like updating on like how to do this next thing, but the reality is I haven't actually finished one thing to a standard well enough that I'm happy to kind of showcase it like as a this is the next step kind of thing. But I'll tell you what I have done. So I have done a lot of drawing. That's the first thing. One of the main things I wanted to do next was kind of flesh out the some key designs for the brand. All right, here's some of the drawings and website stuff I've done this week. So I was playing around with the logo again, and like this is obviously a very rough sketch, but I was thinking of doing something like that with like the main character's kind of helmet, silhouette, side profile sort of thing. I was also experimenting with her here in like inverted colors, seeing what that looks like. Then I moved on and I was like, I want to do like a couple more poses. So that's what this is all about. I had a bit of trouble with this. I'm still learning. I'm really trying hard to like learn anatomy and like dynamic poses and stuff, but I'm still not the best at it. But you know, I'm gonna keep trying because one of the big things that like is important to me if this is to like not use anything, like not take any shortcuts like AI or like tracing or anything like that. Like I just really don't want to do that. I want to be like mega proud of like the fact that I've done all of this myself. But obviously that means there's stuff like look how dodgy my hand is and stuff like that. And yeah, so still very much work in progress, but we'll get there. Like eventually it these things just take time. Like for example, this like first one, I'm actually really happy with it. It's not perfect, but I think it's like pretty cool and it's like stylized to the way that I like it, my own drawing style. So yeah, it's slow but worth it. But on top of that, I was thinking like the next thing that I want to do is like make a website. So the on top of like drawing designs for clothes, I've also like started designing what I want that website to look like, and I've kind of landed on this idea that I want it to be like a video game menu screen, or like video game like loading screen, menu screen, title screen kind of thing. So you can quite clearly see that from this design, kind of the inspiration that I like that has led down to this design. So this is the website. Like I said, I was trying to design it like a video game title menu. So this is what I came up with as like the main landing page when you click on the website. I've added like a little tagline here, still might change that in the future, but just wanted to know what it looked like. And then obviously got the options here, which I want to like light up. This background of embers, I want this to be like animated. So this was just a like stock image that I put over, but when it comes to making it, I might actually do this myself in like Blender, probably. We'll see how that goes. I might get annoyed and just go the easy route on that one, to be honest, because I don't really know where to start with it. But ideally, I think it would be really cool to do it myself, because it'd be really cool to like see the embers like reflect off the Chrome logo as it moves. I also need to work out if this is feasible, because obviously you want your website to not run mega slow, so the less animated stuff the better maybe, but we'll see. I don't know enough about it yet to know what's going to be a problem or what's not. I could probably make a whole separate video on my ideas here, but for now I'm not quite ready because it's not fully done. But I've made like a bit of an about section here. Still obviously work in progress. I think I want to change the frames and make them like match the logo a bit better, like make some like chrome kind of like cool I want to use the word baroque, Bob. I don't know if that's the right word, like you know, like my mirror here, like this kind of cool design, like something like that, like around the edge, but maybe like chrome to match the logo, something like that. I've made, so I really wanted it to you to have like options in the store, which are quite like video gamey again. So my idea, I've never seen this done before, but surely someone must have done this at some point, is to have like a general store, and that's going to be the main collection that will have like by the way, sorry about these little sketches. Obviously they're going to be like fully fleshed out drawings. I just was messing around. The general store is going to be the main collection that have like all the standard t-shirts, like all the high quality stuff that I've like made from scratch, that are all like repeatable and like, you know, the signature items kind of thing. Then drop loot is the next category. This was going to be like stuff that I've thrifted or like found in like charity shops, etc., and then I've like printed on top of it. But also like stuff that I've like tested, like used as tests, like t-shirts or whatever, that like didn't quite make it to the main collection, but they still turned out quite cool and are unique in their own way, and like more than like wearable, like you know, they're not like a complete failure, like they're actually like a successful failure, I guess. So yeah, anything secondhand, everything in there will be like one of one, kind of like no repeats, and it will be like at a lower price point than the general store, because it's like stuff I've thrifted, secondhand stuff, etc. And then I wanted to make like a section of like legendary items, I'm calling it. This is stuff that's like fully custom, like leather jackets or hoodies that have like they're one of one pieces that have taken me like many hours to make, probably involved like embroidery and like a lot of sewing and just a lot of printing unique stuff, maybe even make a couple of things like completely from scratch, that sort of stuff. Obviously this would be like the higher price point because of the hours put in, but I just thought it was a really cool idea. And yeah, that's the concept for the store in general. Last thing I'll show you here is I was trying to think of how it would look like if you click on one of them, and I was coming up with this like system, like similar to a video game inventory, like where you like dress your character up. As you can see, this is mega work in progress. Ideally I'd really want to make a 3D like character in Blender and have it here and literally have it so you can like click on one of the items and it will like dress the character in it over here somewhere, and then give all the information about it, like, and obviously let you add it to the cart or whatever and pick your sizes, that kind of thing. That's the vision. It's obviously a lot of work, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. I still haven't completely decided which platform I want to like host that website on. There's stuff like Squarespace or Wix or whatever where you can like, they make it super easy to like make your website, but I am annoying in my own brain that I think it's like too easy, and I want to make it like really, really custom and not worry about you know, someone else, like the limitations of like whatever platform I use. I say this annoying because obviously it's more work and I don't really know what I'm doing, but willing to learn. I think more drawn towards like using something like WordPress at the moment, where it's like you can have a lot more flexibility, but it also helps you out a little bit, but still needs to do some more research. For now, I just thought it's worth designing what I want it to actually look like beforehand. So when it comes to actually building it, like I'm not like, you know, opening up like a blank document and being like, what, I don't even know where to start kind of thing. The other thing I did was try to actually print a shirt with the old materials that I've had in my cupboard for like over a year and haven't touched, but it didn't really go so well because screen printing requires like photo emulsion. Basically, you like, sorry if you already know this, but you coat a screen in emulsion and then like print out a transparency and then expose that to UV light and wash away. Like obviously the light will harden the emulsion, but not under the black of the transparency that you've printed and put on there, which has your design on it. So you can wash away all of the emulsion and you'll just be left with a screen with just your design on it, kind of thing, like a stencil basically. Sorry for that ramble, but I tried to do that, but the thing with photo emulsion is it expires. So I've had this in my cupboard like all summer, and also, yeah, it likes to be refrigerated. So I've had this in my cupboard all summer, and it just did not work. But I thought it was worth a try because it felt like a waste to throw it out, but I kind of had to anyway. So I need to get some more of that. But I'm also starting to realize through that process that I do live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I don't have, I don't have a garden, basically. I just have like a balcony, which doesn't have like a water outlet, because I guess that'd be weird. So I don't have like a hose or anything, which means I can't connect a hose or like a, I mean, ideally I'd want like a power washer or something like that, but I can't really do that. So I've been using like, in the past when I've done this, I've been using my like shower in my bathroom, but it's not really powerful enough to do a good job. And also it's like, it's just so messy in your bathroom. As your bathroom, obviously, it just adds a whole nother layer of clearing up, and I don't know how good it is to like be washing all this stuff down my plug, down my drain. So yeah, so I'm looking into like another option of like services that will expose a screen for me, just to skip that step. I still want to print it myself, but just that step is quite difficult without the like water, you know, the water situation. Sorry, big ramble, but like I tried to do it and it was not really successful. Largely because of my materials, but yeah. So the other thing, last thing I've done this week is I tried to crop a hoodie. So I bought these 2 hoodies from AS Color because I think I might use them to as my like main supplier of blanks for the clothes, just because it's like, it's more expensive, but it's like the quality is so much better. So I bought some hoodies to try them out because I haven't ever bought a hoodie from there before. I've only bought like t-shirts, and they were just a bit long, like a bit long. My like, I don't know, like I think I like sorry, stumbling over my words, but I think I like a cropped hoodie more than anything, but it's quite hard to find, especially like in men's clothing. Cropped stuff is just like so much harder to find. Like I really wanted a cropped, sorry, going off on a tangent, but I really wanted like a cropped bomber jacket at one point, like Akira style, kind of, you know, it just looks really like anime. That sounds really cringe, but like, you know what I mean? And it's just really like, I found it so hard to find one that matched that style. But anyway, yeah, I bought hoodies from them and I thought, okay, let's see if I can crop this myself and how messy it's going to be. Actually, let me just show you, it's probably easier. Sorry for the mess, I'm still like waking up. But this is the pocket that I've unpicked So that's the hoodie pocket. This is my sewing machine, by the way. So what I have done is picked off that pocket and stitched cut the hoodie and stitched this on, stitched this waistband back on, using like a straight stitch and then like the zigzag stitch over the top. I know it looks messy, but that's kind of intentional because, let me show you actually. This is my favorite hoodie here, that I own. It's actually like a blank from Drop Dead clothing, like Ollie Sykes' brand. But I've customized it with like these. So this was like a just a cheap. Well, I found it in a charity shop. It was just like an all over print of this jumper, which just had all these like monsters on it. And yeah. But anyway, besides the point. This is kind of like stressed on purpose, and it's kind of stitched on the same way that I've done the other hoodie. So I don't really care that it's messy because I think it looks really cool, and like especially being like a kind of an alternative like style brand, or at least that's what I'm going for. Like it really works, so I'm not super worried about it. But yeah, I think that's about it for this week. Sorry that this was just a bit of a hungover ramble. Hopefully next week I'll have something a bit more substantial to update with. Maybe I'll start building the website if I can finish the design. Even if I haven't finished it, maybe I'll just start with what I've got and keep looking into screen exposure services and try and get something. So, I mean, even if it's just that logo that we made in the first episode, I want to call it, my first YouTube video, it'd be cool to get like something that we can print on something just to do some tests at home, see how feasible it is from doing all this from my apartment. Yeah, again, thanks for putting up with me. Subscribe if you want to see this journey continue, and yeah, have a great week. Bye.